Okay, today is May 3rd, 2015. Let's start do a brief video just to go through some of the stock that might be worthwhile of keeping an eye on in the during the next week or so. The first one is AMBA. It's the company that make these chips for GoPro for their camera. So it might be watching out for this breakout. It's been consolidating here, so it kind of got a nice little bounce off of the 50-day. And also off of this supporting level here. So watch for a potential breakout to a new high. And then in the energy fund, Chesapeake, and you can see that it's kind of building a nice little bit of a sort of like a cup and handle. It's kind of breaking out over here. So you might want to keep an eye on that, and maybe watch it to potentially come up here to that 1850 level somewhere. And then DGLY is also kind of trending nicely on here, so support on this trend line here. So watch for it to break out of this little wedge and possibly get it up to this trend line here. So maybe get up to the somewhere around the 21 level. So keep an eye on this particular level. If it could break above that level, then that might be a good point to keep an eye on some sort of setup to maybe take a swing long up to this level here. And then on FEYE, the also again it's kind of bouncing off of this trend line here kind of nicely, and look for it to break above this little wedge here, okay, this triangle, and then maybe come up to test the new high. And GILD, okay, GILD is also coming off of these trend line here, and seems like it's trying to break out of this baseline here, this resistance, and also this particular trend line of this wedge here. So look for this thing to break out, maybe at least come up to this 109 area. If not, try to get back up to the previous high. And then HP, that's kind of interesting. On HP, you can see that it's forming some sort of inverted head and shoulder. So you might want to keep an eye on that for this breakout and possibly play it up to this this gap fill here. And then on the semiconductor, here's a semiconductor ETF, and it's also been kind of trending nicely on this trend line, and seems to be making a little bit of a rebound and try to break out of this wedge here. So maybe play it up to the high, because one of the strength is in Intel. You see this Intel is breaking out of this. Also seems like a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and maybe Intel could break out and come up and tag this level somewhere around 35. Then also the other one is Micron. Micron's been kind of beaten up a little bit, but it seems to be making a little bit of a reversal here. So watch this level here. If it could break above this level, then it might be coming up and reverse the trend and start taking out some of these pivot high. Then the other one is NVDA. NVDA is also form a little bit of a cup and handle type of a pattern, and watch it break out on this level here somewhere around this 2275 and get into the new high here. Okay. And Regeneron, one of the little biotech, it got a little sold off for the last couple of weeks on a lot of the biotech stuff, but this one seems to be bouncing back up off this particular trend line. So look for a possibility of breaking above this level and getting to a new high here. Okay. Then Solar City got a little flag here, broke out of this little baseline here. See this baseline resistance. So kind of broken out that recently, and then kind of forming a little flag. So you might want to play this as a little flag pattern. Okay. And then Skywork, again, this kind of holding up this trend line or the support level, and look for it to break this trend line and maybe possibly get back up and retest the high. Then the last one is Sierra Wireless. It's kind of been basing here on this trading band, and also we got this trend line here. So if it could continue to hold this trend line, maybe it could reverse up and then break above this band, and could possibly get back up and maybe try to retest these high here. Okay, so those are some of the stock that you might want to keep an eye on for next week. Good luck.